Hello guys, welcome back. Obviously as you guessed, keynote in our back, we had to have a very long talk about a lot of stuff, and we keep doing this, but this time it was slightly different because I was like, oh, I didn't quite think of it that way. So hopefully from here on out there will be no more drama. And I was flipping through the news on Bing, and in Poland, the alt-right attacked a gay pride parade. Catholic Church did too, because they're dicks. But, well, no, what? I have no problem with their guys. Their fucking church I can't stand. Anyhow, uh, you can tell I work with Odin. Um, and the gay people kept marching. No, some people did. They said they noticed some people did, like, try to hide their flags or, like, try to take off their makeup at the end, who tried to get out safely without being motherfucking shot because nobody was standing up for them. Some people did get arrested, so, props to the cops for actually doing their fucking job. But, the thing is, if you want to know who Odin would stand for the people marching despite getting shit thrown at them and people, wanting to come and harm them. That is who Odin would be on the side of. And Odin and I had gone back and forth. We all know there's rampant racism and heathenry, and we all know the alt-right is fucking grabbed onto Odin even though they don't have discipline over jack shit. Idly, I told Odin I'd like to at least not eat any fast food for 2 months, right? It's weird how I'm set to do that because he said, it's like been 4 days now. I checked my bank statement. I'm like, how long has it been? 2 months, right? No, it's been 4 fucking days, and my body's starting to scream because my body's like, junk food, soft drinks, cheeseburger. Again, I'm on a limited income, so that's gonna eventually come back into the diet, but we're in the middle of a motherfucking heat wave. I can't go anywhere. And I'm telling him, I said, it's like a physical craving. I've gone through it before when I've completely given up, like, fast food and given up soda and that. It's like you're going through fucking alcohol withdrawal. It's like the terrible, most worst thing. It's like, it's bad. You're going through withdrawal is what you're going through because your body's screaming at you that it needs that substance it's so addicted to. Try giving up your coffee if you don't believe me. Well, no. And Odin has sympathy up to a point. He said, I know it's hard. He says, but you're strong enough to do this, and you suggested to me you'd like to keep this up for 2 months. It's been 4 days. And I just kind of looked at him and I said, you're heartless. And he said, cry me a river. And then he told me, let me tell you a story. It's a story of the 9 days, And I'm like, he has a point. If he could hang on the tree for 9 days and 9 nights, I can make it for this fucking shit. It's physically painful. And he understands. Normally, he doesn't give two shits what I eat. He's like, you're just going to eat what you can afford, and sometimes what you can afford that day is fast food. He gets it, but at the same time, he's like, you're the one that made this thing to me. I said, but it wasn't a promise, it wasn't an oath. I said I'd like to. It wasn't a prayer, just so we're clear, that wasn't a prayer. And he goes, no, you mentioned this to me, I'm not going to see you fail. And I'm like, no. So, I don't know. I've made it 4 days, but that's only been because the weather has been so fucking hot. I mean, I broke yesterday. I wanted burgers so bad, and today I'm like physically craving chicken to the point where I would kill one of you and offer you to a god. I'm sorry, but I wouldn't to get my chicken. So it's hard, man. It's really hard because my body just got used to that because it was cheaper going up there than it was trying to order stuff, sometimes online you have to put in a minimum order, and that is cheaper sometimes just to go up there and then like hit the gas station for like basic groceries. But I'll make it through. Odin might decide to have mercy. We really did have to sit down and talk, though. The problem is, I really don't want to see it Odin's way. You guys know I'm a Gemini, and the one thing we don't do well is color within the lines. I said, he's asked me, he says, why have I picked you? And I said, I don't know. You're the All-Father, you should know, but it's a thing. He picked me, and once he picks you, he doesn't let go. I don't care how often you fuck up. He'll just kind of look at you, and he won't even be pissed off. He'll be like, no, that was a really good attempt, but no, you come here, and you're going to do this. So, we're moving on, and I'm just going bug house. Tomorrow the weather will break, and technically I could get out, but Odin's like, you've already made it 4 days now. Why are you gonna fuck that up on the 5th day? So I'm trying, guys. I'm trying, but it's like physically painful. And again, this isn't from a perspective of Odin doesn't want you to eat certain foods. This is, you said something in my presence and I agree with you. Why don't you try 2 months and see how it goes? Because I've been noticing I can have my fans on and my arthritis isn't acting up and everything else. I don't know if it's because I'm like dropping weight like crazy because I'm not eating fast food every day or what it is, but it's made a difference. I don't know if it's the fast food itself or it's the Coke or it's something they put in the food. I don't know, but it probably won't last long. I mean, had it been like a temperate day today, I would have went out. I know I would have. So it's going to be a tough one, and sometimes Odin likes to toughen us up, but, you know, he wasn't even really mad. There's certain gods he'd like to stab in the face because he just doesn't like them, doesn't think they're good for me, but has nothing to do with them being from, you know, another pantheon or culture. If Odin has chosen you, Odin is the best god for you. Lacking self-confidence is not one of Odin's problems. And he just doesn't agree with the way other gods would treat you or what direction they would lead you in. So, you know, he's the toughest god you ever love. And Loki's just kind of been hanging out really, you know, remotely in the background, just kind of watching what everything's going on. And he's been happy, and all the Norse gods have been happy, but I made an agreement with them, and this is like going to be so fucking hard, but I said I will give you all till the Yule, and we'll see how things are going. So we'll have an all Norse household to Yule and through Yule. And if that really works out and that's really good, then great. But if it doesn't, then, you know, then we'll see. But I'm not going to do anything to sabotage it on purpose, and I'm going to keep my word as hard as it's going to be. Pinterest is already trying to help me go the other direction. I'm like, I fucking deactivated that board. I shouldn't be seeing this shit, but Pinterest is like, here you go, remember this? No, I'm trying not to do that now. So, you know, again, it's just a thing where Odin's like, we're your family. We're your gods. Look how many gods you have to pray to now. How the hell many gods do you need exactly? So he's got a point. He does. So if you guys like what you see, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.